It's finally time to put the questions to rest. Today, I'm exposing everything, and I'm not holding back, so buckle in. People constantly accuse me of cheating in Warzone, so here's how I'm gonna address it. I've placed 5 cameras in my setup, 2 behind me, 1 at my feet, 1 at my face, and 1 at my hands while I'm using my controller. Each of these will be available in their own singular video in the description of this video. Just go down below. It's super simple. Go into the description, click the link to whichever video you want, and put it right beside another video. It's not complicated, and there's no reason anyone can't do it. Now, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and hop onto my PC, and I'm gonna show you my task manager, and we're gonna immediately dive into a match. Actually, I'm not only gonna show you my task manager, I'm gonna show you quite a few other things. So off rip, here's my task manager. Feel free to put it in 0.25 speed. I'm not gonna slow down for anything. I'm just gonna dive through all my processes. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Super easy. We also have our installed apps. If you wanna see any of those, feel free to pause it. Feel free to put it in 0.25 speed. Whatever you feel is necessary at any point in time. Now, as we reach the end here, what you're gonna see is that I have voice meter on here. I tune my audio. I tune it just like anyone would tune something to sound good to them. If you have a pair of headphones different than this, congratulations. Your audio is tuned differently than my audio. Your audio is also differently tuned than anybody else's audio because each kind of headphones has its own sound profile. So I am not using anything to break into the game files to change it to where I can hear people's footsteps over precision airstrikes or something like that. I am using it simply to make the game sound not so tinny and sound better to me. That is how it works. With that out of the way, I am also going to show you, this is my OBS. If it'll pop up. This is my OBS. As you can see, I have a display capture on. Usually I would be running a game capture, but since I'm showing my desktop, I wanted to show this to you. How I have everything set up is that I will run an extra display, which is actually just my Elgato. So you can see when I right click full screen projector, it goes to 4K Pro Mark II. That is my Elgato on my other computer. What that allows me to do is actually not get screen tears whenever I'm trying to get recordings because I've force VSync on OBS instead of having to worry about it in my game. And it fixes all my screen tearing for my recording so that everything is super crisp. With that out of the way, I'm gonna dive into a match of Call of Duty. We are going to be playing solo casuals. There's nothing I can do about it. It's the only game mode in that will allow me to fight people without being at a super disadvantage. So there's no reason for me to dive in and play something like duos whenever that's not something I'm normally going to do. And if you've ever watched my duos gameplays, they usually suck a lot. With that said, we're diving straight in. We're going to be fighting people at the normal capacity that we would. And with that in mind, let me go ahead and hop into here. I'm going to show you that if I unplug my controller, you'll see that it pops up controller disconnected. If I plug it back in, controller is connected. Now, to understand my foot pedal, if you are looking at the foot pedal cam, what we're going to do is I'm going to go in. We're going to go to audio. We are going to go to voice chat. We are going to go to test microphone. As you can see, you can hear me talking through it. Now I cut it off and it's not doing anything. And what I'm doing is I'm hitting a button on my foot pedal. That's all I'm doing. I'm just hitting a button on my foot pedal so that I can talk in the game. My other 2 buttons, the middle button and the left button. The left button is used to usually clip things when I have replay buffer turned on in OBS. However, the middle one is used to push to mute to my teammates so that in the intro of my videos, if you ever watch my Expel Plus videos, if Pipe isn't talking while I'm doing my intro, it's because he knows that I've muted up so that he can, you know, not respond during that moment. With that said, we're diving right into a match. I'm going to fix my little thing right here. We're going to center up. Get comfy, fix my shirt here, and we are locking in. Now, this over the right camera, that my right, your left, the camera over there is actually going to be showing my main screen as well as my right monitor. So if you're ever curious what's going on that monitor, usually it's an instance of OBS. Now, on my left side, which is this camera right here, this is actually pointing at this, my Elgato prompter. What I do is I use the Elgato prompter so that when I press buttons on my Stream Deck, you can actually see that, like in the prompter, what is going on. So if I click a button to zoom out, it'll zoom out to my face. If I click a button to zoom in, it'll zoom into my face. If I click a button to go to the game, it'll go to the game. I want to zoom in a little bit there. Zoom in a little bit more. I can do stuff like that. I can get rid of my hand cam. It's completely gone. Now my hand cam's back. I can do stuff like that all day long. I can zoom right into the center of the screen if I want to. The point is I use it to edit live, and that's why usually you'll see my arms move like this. It's not because I'm using keyboard and mouse. It's because I'm literally just moving my arm to press my Stream Deck. I am on controller, which you can see right here. It's always in my Expel Plus videos. I am partnered with a controller brand, dude. We've sold $230,000 worth of controllers. Hey, Editor Expel here. Clearly, thousands of people think that I cheat in Warzone, but what if I told you 90% of my accusations come from this incredible controller? I use the Expel Pro Plus controller, and right now you can get yours for $140 off when using code Expel at checkout. This thing has TMR sticks that never drift, active mouse click triggers, smart bumpers, digital buttons, and more, all to ensure it's as responsive as possible and I can dominate. So don't waste any time. Head over to expel.gg to learn more and improve your game. And don't worry, there's no cheats involved. It's all just incredible craftsmanship. Back to the video. So if you think for 2 seconds, I'm gonna be over here like trying to scam y'all and be like, actually, I'm on mouse and keyboard. That is absurd. That is actually stupid. So let's dive in. We're gonna be hitting this scavenger contract right here. Normally what I would do is I'd grab a bounty contract. I was in the middle of talking, so I didn't really think about it. But with that said, we're gonna work our way over. We're gonna get a vest off rip, and then we're gonna immediately grab a bounty contract. Normally I like to grab the bounty contracts whenever I'm doing casuals, and the reason why is because you'll get a bot off rip with those contracts, which makes it a little easier on you to get that cash pretty quick. But since we've got 2 right there, it's not gonna be that bad. We're gonna be able to grab the scavenger. We'll get a vest out of it. So we'll have enough plates for later on. Let me go ahead and jump right here. Is that a real guy? I don't think that it is. I can't even see that guy. You literally can't see him with the gun that I had. I don't know what that was, the AEK, but it is terrible. But hopefully everything works out just fine. I've got everything powered up on its own power, so it shouldn't be an issue. We're gonna work our way over here. Looks like it's top. Knife, grab in. Making me go back. We're actually gonna hold on to this plate box because I find that I often die because I don't have plates. So we're gonna head back up. We're gonna hit this last one. Then we've got a bounty contract right here. We'll get 4,000 out of this. We'll grab the bounty contract and we'll immediately go over to get the loadout. So let's grab that. Get rid of the aims. We're diving off. We're grabbing this bounty contract straight in the room here. Now, I don't plan on doing this a lot. I'm rarely going to do something like this. And the only reason I did is because we had a big outcry in the comments of my video recently where I called out my random duo for cheating. Now, at the end of the day, I can't prove one way or another that that guy's cheating. But I also can't prove that I'm not cheating. I could go through a billion different things, and this is about as good as it gets. But there's always going to be another goalpost. They're always going to move the goalpost whenever it comes to, oh, you're cheating. This, that, or the other thing. There's always another thing that could lead to me being cheating. So I just don't see the point in doing it on repeat. I'm only doing it now because it was a big deal in that video, because I was hitting some pretty crazy shots. And that usually happens when I'm warmed up. And rest assured, I'm not warm now, but it is what it is. We'll do our best to get as many eliminations as we can. Missed. Tried our best there. But you'll notice, I mean, I play the same pretty much all the time, so it doesn't really make a difference whether or not I'm hitting crazy shots. What matters is that you can tell that I'm playing the same way, you know? At the end of the day, I'm probably going to drop about 25, 30 kills in this game if I had to take a guess. There's a likelihood we don't win, by the way. But what I'm going to end up doing is we're going to just run through, play multiple games straight, and we're not going to stress it, all right? I'm literally going to show you the in-between and everything of these matches. No! Jumped.
Inbound.
What?
Over.
Slammed. I was just trying to hit that freaking headshot on the guy in the car. He just wouldn't take it, dude. Actually, let's switch to the sniper. Because what I think is going to happen is I'm probably going to C-swap in the middle of this. And that's going to be how I get a lot of my kills here. Yep. Yes, sir. Go grab a UAV. Got to be in and out of those buy stations fast, okay? Pop that. Grab that. Grab this. I've got 27 bullets. That should be enough to kill this guy as long as I play it right. Could be a bot. Could be a real player. We don't know what's happening here. Real player. Not a real player. Holy shit, that bot was a demon at level 5? Oh my god. Every time I see something on the minimap, what you'll notice is I try and mark it. And the reason I try and mark it is so that I can kind of go to it in just a second, right? So that's the goal, is to just get to these eliminations, these people, as fast as physically possible. Because the more eliminations you can get while people don't have their stuff, the better. I think it's a bot. Yeah, it's got to be a bot with the way it's reacting. See, it went for the nade immediately. Should have known they would have dropped the nade, but that's on me. My bad. I'm gonna wrap it around. We're gonna grab another UAV. What I'd like to do is kind of get a bounty, but I'm not seeing any bounties nearby, so I've just not really been playing it. Pop. Grab. Move. Got some guys over here. We got a guy right there. And we got a guy right there. So we're just going to keep moving. What? I hate that so much. I have no idea what was happening there, but all right. Now, I know that there was a guy behind, but I don't know if he was down below. I think he may have been on the top part. Wait, I heard a sniper. Sniper means real player, so we kind of want to pay attention to that. Now, the foot pedal cam exists, but I'll only use it when there's a player nearby that's real. And that's why it kind of sucks that it's even down there, because it's not really going to do much, you know? Oh. Peter Ether. Changing max. What a name, dude. I feel like I'd really like an LTV. Do they have LTVs? No, they don't. They have a bunch of UTVs. I forgot. We have 3,200. There's really no one nearby. What I have noticed about this is that... Oh, wait. Helicopter? And the way that this car is just driving itself is the craziest shit, dude. That is wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. Loadout's coming in. I'm gonna go grab my 8 attachment just for the sake of it. I'd rather be super accurate than not, at least on this so far. And I get 60 rounds out of it. I'm hearing explosions back there. It's probably 2 bots tossing nades at each other, to be quite honest, but we'll head over. We'll see what that's all about. Or not. Nathan! Nathan Eastwood, what are you doing, buddy? Didn't your mama tell you not to come out here anymore? She said, no more going to that weird graveyard and getting your load out. There's people with guns out there and they're gonna kill you. With a Steve. Steve's a chair. Oh, nice. Let's hop over.
Enemy UAV.
Making sure everything's working on the right. We're good. grab the extra cash. Okie dokie. Now, I didn't kill that guy, so he's probably not going to have any yet. Whoa, what was that? Wouldn't have been a UAV, would it? No, yeah. I thought he had a UAV on his bike, but he just didn't, dude. County contract, easy peasy. I like to lean out the window just quite a bit. You know this little jump spot right here? Saw a random dude do that the other day, and I was like, what the what? Ooh, lots of people coming from Super. This guy seems to be on a mission. To die, specifically. He really wanted to die, I think. What was the plan? Hot. Dude. Just seems so rare these days that we actually find real people in casuals. I don't know, it's like some games, all I do is run into real people, and then some games I just don't. Like, at all. We got a bounty over there. It's Fig Crank. I don't know what their obsession is with that, but here we go. They know they have to go in. Like, that's how the bots work. So my guess is old boy's moving his way up. Let's not get stuck. He's coming this way. No. All right. Final level. Come here, old boy. What is that, dude? It does suck that the only way to show this is through casuals. What? Are you real? No, you're not supposed to kill yourself, dog. Oh boy, Nate's struggling. Came back in, immediately died, bro. All right, let's grab the whip. We're gonna keep schmoving, keep schmoving. We're on 17, easy peasy. Grab that. Did I just jump out? No, okay, we're good. I was about, what? How do I not? How can I not go through that? What is that about? Dead Billy. Dead Billy, go. I just see a car? No. I'm just looking around as I move. I mean, I bet there's a guy inside of ATC if I had to take a guess. They're usually, oh, there's literally a guy up top, ATC. He's like right there. What? What is happening? Why is he not peeking?
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Where did this dude go? Mungmaster Flicks. I watched that guy jump. Is that real? That is real. The great powerful O. That's what I gave your mom the other night. What's up? Bam! Hit him with it. Making sure everything's still recording over there. Yep, we're good. Why can't we be friends? All right. I keep hearing people shoot. Realistically, I want to just get another bounty. Actually, you know what I could do? Big game bounties are always real people. So what I could do to guarantee I'm fighting the people left in the game is just grab these. Okay. Lifar Jewel. What a name, dude.
Requesting recon flyover.
These poor bots, dude.
Threat in the area.
Boink.
Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now.
Bounty averted. Oof. Oh. Okay, so he's in there. The question is he inside? I think he's inside. Goodbye, Lifar!
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job.
Enemy here. Enemy visual.
Damn.
Changing mag.
Gave him my best.
Got a contract.
Got another one right there. Let's keep going for these real people. That feels pretty good, right? What are we at? 24? 25? Didn't even try it right there. That bot did not try and get out of our way. Kind of sad, actually. There we go. Darrow is our next victim. Here we go. Working our way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Do 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 do. I do think it's always very funny when people are like, Expel, you're looking at another monitor when I do that. No, bro. No, I'm looking at my mini-map. It is the weirdest shit that people still go on about stuff like that. Very odd. Boink. And I need you, doodly-doodly-doo. And I miss you, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Here now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think life would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. We doing this thing? Are we doing it? You ready? You ready to do that thing?
Swapping magazines.
3, 2, 1. Peek! Peek me, bitch! Thank you. What a kind guy. Ain't happening, bro.
Requesting recon flyover. Requesting recon at my location.
Alright. Lots of people over this way. Definitely real players, if I had to take a guess, sitting in here. 'Cause there's no way there's just two bots right beside each other and they've not figured out how to fight yet, right? If anything, it's one bot and one real player. If it's not two, you know? It's not two real players. Why does it feel like that?
Loadout drop. Headed
Just
your
watch that
right.
bot fully disappear. That's definitely a real player right there. Inside.
UAV overhead.
I'm reloading.
I'm just hoping he'll walk into it is kind of the big thing. Got two guys right here, chilling in a hot tub. Nope, come here, bud. Hey, 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 bitch! You're supposed to take my bullet! Why is he just... What is happening? It's gotta be a bot, right? Yeah, it's gotta be a bot. Yeah, it's a bot. You be up?
Requesting recon flyover. Threats in the area. Enemy mark.
Pull that shoot, dog.
Soldier incoming.
Guitar God did not see that coming, bro.
Enemy movement.
Priority tasking request received.
Swapping magazine.
Dude, these bots just don't want me to give it to them. Come here. You just sitting still? Crazy Kim, what are you doing? Well, we can get some more UAVs, I guess. I don't really know what else to do because the bots are going to start disappearing real quick.
Requesting recon at my location.
UAV standing by.
No more.
Ever spider.
Enemies moving.
Enemy loadout drops on the way.
That's suspiciously real moving. No, I take it back. Dude, the way these bots just kill the hell out of each other is insane to me. I'm trying, dude. I really, like, I'm struggling right here. I don't know what's going on. Dude, the bot just crossing for free is insane to me. Oh, and he stops. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. That was very kind.
Requesting recon flyover. Stay alert. Enemy spotted.
Oof. My God, dude.
In the area. Reloading.
I know I'm gonna have to go, but man, hold on.
Got enemies around.
Just trying to find these fellers.
Moving
UAV
here.
overflight terminated.
Let's go grab this chop. I'm gonna do some crazy shit real quick. Hold on.
Take that one.
4 players left. Good shot.
Requesting recon at my location. Eyes up. This sector's hot.
Wait, hold on.
Enemy movement.
Dude, he's just straight up camped up. That's a bot. Hold on. Can I? Don't back out. Can I give the bot the win? That's my question today.
Mission timeline expired.
That bot's just gonna kill itself at some point, I think. Okay. Oh shit, what is that about, dude? Don't kill it. Hey, don't kill the bot. That's rude. Don't kill the bot. Don't kill the bot. Chill the fuck out, dog.
Eyes up. Forget that.
Chill.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Requesting recon at my location.
UAV available for destination.
Expel. Leave me alone.
Darrow, I'm trying to let the bot win, bud. You're gonna have to let it happen.
Oh, all right. Hey, yeah. We got this. Let the bot win. Hey, here, kill me. There you go.
How do I die? How do I die? Quick, bot, don't kill me. Let the bot win. Let the bot win. Here we go. The bot's gonna
Did he do
win.
it?
Yeah! We let a bot win! Woo! The best. Look, you can't report it. You can't report it. That's a real bot. That's a real bot. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. He didn't even shoot me at the end there. That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Woo. The bot won the game. Now we got to move on to the next game so that we can continue to showcase that I'm not cheating. Woo. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I am going to hop in to solo duos. That's what we're going to dive into here, okay? A little solo duo action, a little freaky deaky action. And when we get absolutely slammed, that's fair. Right? I feel like that's going to be fun. By the way, a little reminder once again, if you want, everything is going to be available in the description down below as unlisted videos on YouTube. It is going to be super easy to go find. It is going to be super easy to get to. If you still say that I cheat, frankly, you're a bitch and your mom never loved you. Because seriously, you know, like that's where I'm at this point. Let me go ahead and all right. It is going to take a second to dive into the next match because obviously we're not building a lobby with 28 players. We're building a lobby with 150 players. So in the meantime, in a between time, we're just kind of waiting here. I apologize for that. There's not really much that I can do, but I will note, you know, it is a lot of work to get all of these set up, get everything in the right spot, and kind of make it where it looks like this. So if y'all could do me a kind favor, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're looking for an incredible controller, go grab yourself the Expel Pro Plus controller. All right, usually $350. You can get it for $209. It comes with TMRs, never have stick drift again. It has digital buttons. That way you're always super precise. It's got smart bumpers, instant action with your nades or with your shooting. It also has active triggers. So if you want to have those mouse click triggers, it is available to you. So take the opportunity, go grab yourself this controller. You are going to love it. And you get a $140 discount using code Expel. That is like a third of the goddamn price. It is insane, dude. So don't waste any time. And if you're looking for any merch, go over to expel.gg. Grab yourself. 25% off using code cookies goes to help your boy toward the honeymoon fund. You know what I'm saying? Brookie and I, we're gonna go to somewhere in Europe. So yeah, show some love over there. Grab yourself a shirt. We're gonna be giving away one aim controller as well this month, which is super cool. This guy is level 40. Is he real? Is he real? Centers me through the wall? We'll have to see about that one. I just don't trust like low levels. And it's not that I think they're all cheating by any means. I think it's fine to be good and be low level. I think it's just one of those things that you have to keep in mind whenever you're fighting someone that is low level, because the likelihood of them actually being good is super slim. Oh yeah, we are in duos. So we're gonna play this a little bit differently since we are in duos. Now, realistically, what I should have done is probably done a Krig with an LC-10 or something like that, but I guess I'm just going to have to hit my initial shots. We're going to slow it down quite a bit here. We're not going to be going the same speed that we would normally. We're going to be, you know, regular ass, slowing it down, stuff like that. But in the meantime and in between time, my guess is what I'll probably want to do is something not so obvious. Honestly, we will probably go for the Tammy Town scavenger. That's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna be grabbing this scavenger right here. So you better lock in. Things are gonna get weird. Probably gonna get slammed, to be quite honest, but I feel like we're pretty warmed up now that we've went in and played casuals. So hopefully my fingies are ready. Making sure everything's evened up. Here we go. Definitely got a guy.
Enemy soldier incoming.
No.
Target in the AR. Supply box is marked.
Flashing mine!
There we go. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted the Cypher, and I don't know why I grabbed the Fang.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Shit. The issue is, first, this is all hit. We're running. I do want to hit this.
Finding that. Throwing smoke.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Moving. Very quickly, we're going to dive through here. Keeps moving. We just got to be a little bit more cautious than we would have in the last game.
2 supply boxes down. 1 to go.
Got a helicopter in the sky. Who's on the backside? Now, since I'm playing duos, what I really want to do is make sure that I am playing for plates at all times. And that's why I really want to lock in on that scavenger, is because if I don't have plates, then I'm going to die. So we're going to put a lot of distance between ourselves and literally every other player at every given moment, which is why I think it's probably a great idea that I am using the HDR. The big thing is whether or not we can get that loadout. What I probably should have done is went ahead and changed out my overkill class to not have extended 1, but extended 2 on the FFAR. Because 45 rounds just isn't enough. It's not hit.
Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way.
What I actually may do is just hit that second loadout, honestly. It sucks, but I think it's going to be our play. Now, we still have the foot cam on.
Swapping magazine.
But we're not really using it, so it's just going to exist there now. It's kind of the thing. So I apologize, but this is literally how it works. Usually I only do it with Pipe whenever he's streaming. And that's just to keep him from having to deal with it. Let's go grab probably a self-revive if we're going to put some distance between ourselves and some people here. And in the meantime, and in between time, hit some cash, maybe get enough for a UAV. I think there's cash on top of that. Yeah. Not necessary. We're not popping Oh. We're not popping stupid shots. We're just playing our life. That's kind of the way that I like to play duos, is to just really lock in and play my life. At least if I'm solo. Let's go ahead and wrap this outside here. What game is literally just still on? It's pointed at my feetsies. Making sure everything's still recording still. Yeah. I don't know where everybody is. Let me pop. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't stay over there, because that would have been a cluster furf, dude. Fighting those people. Like, folks that just camp in like the top of a building just make my life a living hell. I do hate that I just wasted all my money on a UAV and it showed me pretty much nothing. But it is what it is, boy.
Taco, we're flying on Returning to carrier.
Threat in the moving. Cancel last.
What is he doing?
Reloading. You get that?
Stupid. I kind of hate that everybody just goes and finds top of ATC, man. Especially in duos, that is just weird energy. Oh, what? They just grabbed that in the middle of the open over there? What I'll probably do is play the top of red, dive. I'm not liking any of this. Now we just want to keep a play box at all times. Dude, what is that? One dude. No way he chows. Dude, look at how many helicopters there are in the sky, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, dude.
Loadout drops on the way. UAV is online.
Whoa, buddy.
Inbound. Marking 2 safe zones.
That guy's got specialist for sure.
Hostile UAV in the area.
My guess is that he wraps around. I just cracked that guy. Dude. That is miserable. That guy definitely had specialist. Because there's no way he's running that perk and you can't pick it up off the ground. Yeah, actually, let's stay on this. Because what they're going to do is they're going to go up top. Because you don't just go there.
Gas closing in.
Right?
Heads
Stupid.
up. An enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
Let's grab the whip. The question is, do we think that they're going to chow me wherever they went? Oh, you see him right there? Come here, boy. He didn't have specialists. He's actually running that shit, dog. No. How did he get smoked? How did he get smoked? I don't understand. They're not rocking specialist. How did he get smoked when he got knocked? That does not make any sense, dude. That's so chalked. I chowed it just for specialist. Straight up. I would not have played that, like, hot right there. Let's whip the truck. Grab a UAV. Keep it moving. I only have 5 plates. Did they not have plates? GG's to Darrow, dude. Darrow just made a lifelong dream come true. Come on. Nice. All right, well, we're moving. Got somebody doing an intel contract this direction. My guess is it's probably right there. Oh, shit. Okay, not what I was trying to do. I think I'm going to just...
Requesting recon at my location.
Yeah, so there's two teams. One's ghosted. Oh, neither of them are up top. We could probably... Where is it? Every single team is down below.
UAV is
Swapping
fuel,
magazine.
returning.
They're right beside each other.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
The fuck? Doesn't really... Oh, I'm just talking. That's great.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Love that. I just feel like I have to be so careful. Oh my god. By the way, display captures are so freaking bad. That's why I usually use a game capture. Like if I lay down right here and I go to interface and I show telemetry all on, my like 1% lows are super low for some reason. I just don't know how much I care. You know what I mean? Like fighting this just doesn't make sense. Oh. What? What is that? Wait, what? I didn't even know there was a door there. Did y'all know that there was a door there? I literally had no idea that door existed. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you right now. Look, now that I'm on top of the roof, I don't really want to leave. I've got ultimate high ground. There's still two teams below me, and neither of them are fighting, is the weird thing. Clearly, they're just inside below me. Is that the train? He jump? How do you hit that? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. Nice. Alright, first this. We're out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep playing high ground. I have to keep playing distance between myself and other players. It's about the only option. Okay, I saw the helicopter. My guess is that they're that way somewhere. Now, clearly, the first game is going to be more like balls to the wall. I was fighting a bunch of literal bots, so I'm not gonna go that hard whenever I'm playing solo duos.
Enemy spotted.
The door is just not... Oh, I hate that that happens now. Thought I saw a guy over there.
Changing mag.
Oh, that's what I saw. The tree branch coming to life. I just don't know how to chow anything is my issue because I don't want to get caught between two teams. So if I chow to something that I know is two teams, then I get screwed.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I'm reloading.
What's the likelihood that I can make this? Shit. He does not. He does not chow that shit.
Losing ground.
That is super unfortunate on my part. I don't know what that play was, but truly remarkable, boys. Remarkable. And this guy over here is probably going to chow it sometime soon.
Helo mark.
His teammate comes back, right? So the big thing is if I can get over here. He's going to go up top, get in the helicopter right now, isn't he?
Enemy UAV is online.
What? What? I don't see it. Where is it up there? Please, you freak. What? Another guy is shooting at me?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Holy shit, I'm him. Honestly, I deserve that.
Gulag locked down. Area's clear. Less than 25. Loading. We lost that one.
That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. And I'm honestly down for it, bro. If that's gonna be the way that I die, I know that there was no winning it, you know? Like, that's where I'm at. There was never gonna be a win for me against old Mikey Crack. So let's, real quick, before I dip out, and before we end this video, I wanna spectate Mikey Crack for a second. Because I'm curious about how he's gonna play, and I only say that because I can't see his levels, and I'm very confused. Shadow band disconnected. Truly remarkable. He's got about 23 seconds until he gets his teammate back. His teammate's gonna come back. His teammate's gonna get my stuff. So he got some free stuff. Great play on his part. Let me just say, never ever would have expected that. Like, I was not expecting it in the slightest. I didn't see the thing that he had placed there. And truly, I'm actually a little confused how he didn't kill himself, knowing that he had that sitting right there. I naded him. You know what I mean? I love that it's Mikey Crack and Joey Crack, though. Are they just going to sit in the building? Tell me they just sit in the building. Tell me that's the plan for the rest of the match. He is having 3 eliminations. Joey has 1. Look, man, if I was gonna die, like, this is how I wanted to go. Let's be real. This is exactly how I wanted to go, and I'm happy it happened.
10 remaining.
Good Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that this was enough proof for you. But if it's not, you fuck off. Honestly, that's how I feel. I'm tired of the conversation at this point. I don't cheat. I never have cheated, and I will never cheat. With that said, I hope you have an incredible remainder of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.